Today I want to play a bit with ChatGPT to see if I can create a portfolio website only using copy-paste. Also, recently ChatGPT Pro was released, so I bought it for this video to make sure that I won't have any problem when I'm shooting. If you want to ask me if it's a good idea to get the paid version, I don't have an answer for that. I'm gonna test it for this month and I'm gonna decide it at the end of the month if it's a good idea to keep it. About the price, at this point it's $20 plus $3 in taxes. I'm gonna decide it at the end of the month if it helps me. Let's begin. Okay, so now I have opened the ChatGPT. As you can see here, simple portfolio code. It's my second try to shoot this video. First time I forgot to press record on the screen. Happens. Okay, so what about this version? Basically you have two types, default one and legacy. The first one, it says that optimized for speed, currently available for pro users, plus users. And the legacy, the previous version, ChatGPT plus model. I'm gonna stay with the default one. Hopefully it's faster like it says here. Okay, so again, what I want to do is to create a portfolio website. From this point on, I will increase the speed by 20x because in reality it took me about 1 hour to finish this project. So I will check only the key points from this to know exactly what you should expect. The first thing that you should keep in mind is that you should specify exactly what you want ChatGPT to generate. For example, I write that I want a website, but in my case I had to specify that I want a HTML generated. One nice thing is the history. Basically, you can write that you want some changes for a specific area and it will know exactly which section. Let's say that you want for the about section a specific description. You just write that you want to add this description in the about section and it will know exactly to generate the code. What I saw from my interaction is that the first time when I tried to create a website and I wanted to change some specific section, it generated me only that specific section. But in this video, it generates me the whole page. Obviously, if I want a small change, I don't want the whole page. But the good thing is that you can write that you want the code only for that specific change. Another thing that I tried is to go back to the latest version. If for some reason the code is totally off, go back to the previous version and done. My approach in this project was to finish with all the HTML changes first and after that to add the CSS on top. In this way it will know to generate only HTML or CSS. Now in terms of design, what I can tell is that it's not the best by far. It will generate some basic colors, border radius, background, I don't know, and some more. But the design is definitely not something that a front-end developer with few years of experience could use. But don't get me wrong, if you know what you want and it's not some award-winning design, you can get a good result from it. If you have no coding experience and you think that this will help you to create a website, yeah, I don't think so. The website that you see at the end was built with some specific commands like I want a border radius, I want a background color for a specific tag. Not complicated things, but as a total beginner, I don't think that you will know what to ask. One nice thing that I write at the end was for a horror font and I get the code to import it and use it. This was a nice thing that I liked. The thing that it was a nightmare was the skills section. I tried a lot of commands to make it look good. You know that moment when it's almost perfect but you want to go one extra mile, but that extra mile breaks everything. That was also my case. This was a point where I spent a lot of time till I get a good result. And one last thing that I tried was to switch company X with the other company because I wanted the latest company to be the first one like it's supposed to be. But it created a switch class and it breaks the section. So at that point I just wanted to reset the code and just that. Okay, let's see the end result. So that's the end result. It's definitely not the best design that you can came up with, but it's okay, let's say. Everything that you can see here, it take me about an hour, so that's a lot of time to invest in ChatGPT to generate your portfolio website. It definitely takes a lot of time to do it. To be completely honest, if you're someone that have a bit of experience, you can do this in few minutes. To create a project from scratch using ChatGPT, it's not a good idea. It's definitely not his strong point. As a last thing, can you say that ChatGPT is useless for developers? Not really. You can refactor your code using ChatGPT. Basically, you can copy paste your long code and make it shorter with it. I did that couple of times and it works quite good. Also, you can add some HTML code and migrate that one into Vue.js component. That can help you a bit. By the way, if you're interested in a video about how ChatGPT can increase your productivity as a daily routine as a developer, drop a comment below. In the end, this is just a soft, so if you can give simple instruction, you will receive a good answer, more or less. That's all. Till next time, stay safe.